Okay, so to start, we're going to open our Explorer. I use Microsoft Edge. I don't know, I just don't want to install others. I just don't. I'm lazy, okay? Then type in virtualbox.org into the search bar and type in enter, like so. And after that, after you've typed that, we just need to wait a bit. And here we are on the virtualbox.org site. So click the big download VirtualBox button. Click your operating system. I use Windows. If you use Linux, OS X, or Solaris, just click that. And once you've downloaded it, then what you want to do is just save it onto wherever in download, onto your desktop, wherever you prefer saving it. Now, I've already I already downloaded it, so I already have it in my downloads folder. So now I just gotta open it. See, I got a lot of junk on my desktop. Gotta clean all of that up, you know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my hard. Oh, I'm stupid. Local disk C, so I keep my downloads in the download folder. I like the default downloads. I don't know. And I have it in apps, yeah. And VirtualBox Windows EXE. There it is. So now all I gotta do is double click on it, and the wizard should pop up. Now, do mind that I already got VirtualBox installed, and yeah, this is gonna pop up, and then you can click next. Now again, I have it installed. You won't see this what I saw. You just need to follow the wizard, install it by following the wizard, and yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to cancel it. Now I have it, you see this little shutdown icon? That's actually a folder where I keep all my secret stuff. That's like a thing I noticed on the internet people are doing. So now I'm just gonna drag it to the desktop because that's where it's gonna appear for you on your desktop if you choose it to be on your desktop. And then just double click and it's going to execute it and open it up. Now we need to wait a bit. Again, I have a lot of junk on my desktop. I have like the editing, Notepad++, and there it is, Notepad++ and all that stuff. So there it is. So now you won't see, you see this Windows XP Lab Rat. You won't see that. So just like, it's not, and you won't see those snapshots and things. You'll see this. And just don't mind, like, just there's nothing. I'm just gonna, yeah, so there's nothing. That's not gonna be there. So just, you know, chill and pretend that that's not there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is start creating a new virtual machine, and because this is part 1, in part 2 we're going to go and actually start the virtual machine. This we're just going to set it up. So now that you know what operating system you want, I want Windows XP, you need to know what you want. Go to your internet and search name of the operating system and then 32 bits ISO download. Now it doesn't have to be 32-bit, but I use 32-bit. I'm going to show you later why. So this is just Windows XP 32-bit download, as you can see right here. So now I just gotta go, and you see how to check that is just click new, and this will pop up, and then just see your operating system, and in brackets it will say 32-bit, 64-bit, and to me it says 32-bit, which means I need to download 32-bit ones. So you just need to click that. You can choose your operating system. Like if you're using Linux, you can go and see Ubuntu and all that good stuff. But for me, it's just that. So yeah. Also, yeah. So that's it. Okay, and I just found. So basically, just find the first one. I'll leave the link in the description, and here it is. So I just need to go and click download on the 32-bit one, and it's gonna pop up with a download page right here. It's Web for PC. That's a really good source for ISOs if you want to find them. Web for PC, they did not sponsor this, but it's a really good source. I use it when creating virtual machines, so yeah. So now we're just going to download. Will proceed shortly with high speed and secure source. Yay! So now we just need to, we just need to wait a bit and it will pop up down here. Now of course I have downloaded it so that I don't have to wait while making this video. So right now I'm just going to, you see you can click save or wherever it is in your browser, just click save. Don't click like open or run because that's gonna do some things that you don't want it to do. and I'm just gonna close anyway, and that's it. So now we've got it downloaded. Now I'm stupid here, and this because this is a voiceover recording, and I forgot that I put my ISO file in data ISO files, and I clicked the partition which has my VirtualBox stuff and the VirtualBox XP thing, and there's no ISO in here because I'm stupid. And if I'm not that stupid, there would probably be an ISO in there, but I have it in different places. You're probably gonna have it in downloads or wherever your stuff downloads, wherever you change it. So now you wanna click the new button again and type in Windows or any, like the name of your operating system. And then, now, no heads up, because you're installing it the first time, you wanna click the expert mode button, and this all is gonna pop up. So now type in the name of your operating system. Go. Now for Windows, I recommend a gigabyte or 2 gigabytes of RAM. For Windows XP, like 1 gigabyte's enough. So you can put as much as you want basically, but don't put it in the red zone. If you put it in the red zone, that's bad because that's gonna overclock your computer and all types of bad stuff is going to start happening, which we certainly don't want happening. So now we just need to get this all the way, so 1 gigabyte, and create a virtual hard disk now. So you want to tick that, and once you've got all these settings like this, you are going to go like this. So all these settings right here, this is a voiceover, so it's weird recording it. And then you want to click create. So once you got all the settings, click create, and you're going to see this create virtual hard disk. So first you want to choose a file location. Now you want all the files to be like organized. So what you want to do is go into desktop. Now I know this because I recorded it previously, so now what I'm going to do, or anywhere you want to go and create a new folder, or even if you have a new hard drive, create a new partition as I do, but I'm just going for this example, create a new folder. That's not that bad. So that's desktop, and then virtual machine data you want to type in, and once you typed in that, open that, click new, and you want to click create a new folder, which is going to be virtual. So it's going to be like your name of the operating system, mine's Windows XP, and instead I'm going to store the Windows XP virtual drive and all the other stuff that I want to store inside. And you can see it's on the desktop right there, just for some like data management purposes. And you can see inside here we don't have virtual disk yet because I did not put it inside there. And put it to like 15 gigabytes, that should be enough. So VDI, now tick a VDI. So I want to tick that, and dynamically located. So what dynamically located basically is, that will fill up the space on the file as you fill it up in the virtual machine, like a normal hard drive. If you click fixed size, it will automatically take all 15 gigabytes, but dynamically located will fill it up until it doesn't get to 15 gigabytes, and when you get to 15 gigabytes, it's not going to fill it up anymore. Like a hard drive, only it's virtual. And then click create, and now it's in my group here, and I'm just going to remove both the virtual machines to show you. So you see this Windows XP lab rat, you don't want to just pretend it's not there again. So Windows XP is right there, and that's your virtual machine or your operating system. So what you want to do is click on it, and then you want to click details and snapshots. So details will allow you to see the specs of your virtual machine, and yeah, you can see all that stuff here we have. And snapshots are like backups that you can take on a virtual machine, then restore it from again and again and again and again, however much time you want. So at this point, I like to put the virtual machine app on one side and my file explorer on the other side. So I like it to be like that, so I can check the files, I can check inside the virtual disk. So now what you want to do is click the settings. I'm gonna go through the part. So click the settings and then follow the stuff I just did. So system, then you want to go on system and disable floppy disk, and you want to put execution cap to about 70%. You can put it to 80 or 60 if you're lucky. So what this is going to do basically is, that's how much the virtual CPU is allowed to run. So it can only go to 70% of its full power, and not 100. Now why do we want this? Because your computer would overclock otherwise, and it will overheat and everything if we put this to 100. Only if you don't have a beast PC, which I don't possess. As you saw, I have 4 gigabytes of RAM. So next you want to put the video memory, so that's gonna go about 32 megabytes. If you have more monitors, you can just put that all up like you want. Now this is the virtual disk, as you can see right here, that we've created. And this is the disk drive where you can put your CD, DVDs, whatever. So now what you want to do is just go click the choose virtual optical disk drive, and whenever you have stored the ISO file, click the ISO file like this. Like I'm just going to click it right here. So see, it's in Windows XP Professional. Open, and there it is attached. So that's our download, that's our installer basically. And once we got that attached, that's going to install Windows XP or whatever operating system you have again. And this should all be all ready. And go to shared folders. Now what shared folders are basically, you can exit it, as you can see, while you're setting it up. So go to virtual folders and then click read only and auto mount. Virtual, so that's the folder we created. Get into it, create a new folder, and name it Windows XP Shared Data Folder. So yeah, I'm just naming it right now. This is a voiceover again. I'm like, and there it is. So what this is basically you can put stuff inside it, and then in the virtual machine you can open it up. So that's an easy way to get, once you install some additions, add-ons into the virtual machine, that's an easy way to get files from your main computer, from your main operating system to the virtual operating system with no problems whatsoever. Easy peasy. Only you need to do add-ons, which I'm going to show you in part 2 or part 3, I don't know. And once you've done, just click OK. And that's it, guys. So what we've done is downloaded and installed VirtualBox. We've created a operating system, Windows XP, whatever operating system you want, and we've set it up so that it's ready for work, so that you can start penetration testing, operating system testing, whenever you basically want. So that'd be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching it. Be here for part 2, where we're going to do all the rest of the things like putting it on, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!